Hey people, I am Kanimuri and my friends Jugi Sylvia and Abhirami are going to present about the selection control in user interface. First of all, we are going to see what is the selection control and why we use selection control and where we are using it and some real world examples. Selection control is a user interface element. This helps you to choose the required option from a set of options or binary options. The binary options are like yes or no or connect or disconnect while searching for a Wi-Fi network like that. The importance of selection control is it superficially helps in decision making, like which option I have to choose or whether I need this or that can be decided easily. So, here these images definitely give you the idea of what I'm talking about. Actually, we are using it in our daily life without knowing how much it is making our lives easy. So, facilitate user interactions. So, these selection controls allows the user to change the data whenever needed. Enhanced usability. Consider you are selecting the dark theme option in your mobile and every app in your phone adapt to dark theme according to your favor. Like this, it contribute to the overall usability. Support decision making. Taking the previous example, the selection control allows us to decide whether we need the light theme or dark theme. Next, why we need selection control. So, because of its efficiency, consistency, and accessibility. Efficiency here refers to the usage of short words, tick marks in checkboxes, and colors, which gives clear information about the decision made. The big example for consistency, as I said before, the dark theme mode in mobile phone, and considering another example, the silent mode in your mobile. You just have to drag from the top of your phone, and there will be a bell button or a speaker indicating sound, and you just click it and it turns to silent mode with some color variations. So imagine if you don't have this option, you have to navigate through various pages in your mobile phone to just get your phone in silent mode. Like we have to go to the settings, and there will be an option called sounds and variations. There you have to reduce the volume to get your mobile into the silent mode. So this selection control helps it easier to make these decisions. And until or unless you take the change the volume, uh, the selection as you did before, the all applications in your phone gets to silent mode. So accessibility is more easier way to selection control, like silent mode in PC can be done by clicking a function button which has an LED glowing property indicating the PC is on silent mode. We are going to see what are the types of selection control. There are many types, and those are checkboxes, radio buttons, drop down menus, sliders, toggle switches. What are these? Let's see in upcoming slides. So checkboxes. Checkboxes are easily recognizable. So how it will be looking? So it will be like in a square box, and we have to select the option according to our opinion. So in this, what we are going to do in this checkboxes. So it's about selecting the option, and in checkboxes there is a 5 options, and you can also select those 5 options at once. So it's not like only you can select only one option, and you can select multiple options. And I have given the example on the right side itself. So it's saying that preferences, vibrate on key press, pop on key press, both are selected. So I want both options to be enabled. So I am selecting both. So these are the checkboxes. And for example, if there is a Google form and there are for one question there are 2 options, and we can select. For that we are using checkboxes. And now let's see what is radio buttons. So radio buttons are completely opposite to the checkboxes, and it is also easily recognizable, and it is in circle shape. Checkboxes are in square shape and radio buttons are in circle shape. And in this, as I said, checkboxes are completely opposite to the radio buttons. It means that we can select the option, only one option at once. So for example, if there is a question and there are 5 options and we can select only one option, we cannot select more than one, and those are radio buttons. And as there's example, screen timeout, 5 seconds, 15 seconds, and there are also many options like 20 seconds, 1 minute, and but we can select only one option. So that is radio buttons. And next is drop down menus. And drop down menus are, it's about if there will be like menu bars, there will be toolbars, for example, file, edit, and tools, about, help, settings. There are many things. So and in those we are selecting one term, and in one term there will be many options, and in one option we will be drop down those options, and we will select one. So look at the example that I've given. I am selecting your menu profile, and in those profile, after selecting, there are 4 options are displayed: dashboard, notification, user settings, logout. So in this, I will be if I want to log out, I will be drop down those options, drop down those menus, and I will select the logout. And these are
drop down menus, and it is very there will be a set of usual options, and we can select only one option as in radio buttons. But the thing is, it will be in one term, it will be inside the one term, and in that term there will be many options. Okay, and then next thing, what is toggle switch? So by looking at the screen itself, you will came to know what are this toggle switch. Like look at the example that I've given, sound. So if you want sound, you can just toggle it. Like if you want, that will be displaying color. For example, let's take a Android, and if I'm if I want to on the data, if I click that, if I toggled it, it will be in blue color. If I toggled off, it will be in white color or gray color something. And so it's about enabling and disabling the option. So it's only yes or no. There are nothing. Yeah, if you want to enable, you just have to toggle it on the right side. If you want to disable, you just want to toggle it on the left side. And sliders, same as toggle switches, but in toggle switches it's yes or no. But in sliders, there will be 100%. In 100%, you can select any percent like 1, 6, 7, 35, 45, 88, any percentage just by sliding it. So it is one of the most precise selection it will give. So if you want this brightness to be only 60%, you can slide it to the 60%. So those are sliders, and it is one of the best type in the selection control.
So guys, I'm going to explain the real-time example so you could relate very much easily. The first is music streaming app, like you all may hear the Spotify, right? So in that you can easily able to select the category that is like a drop-down menu. You can select the genre, rock music or melody, whatever. You can select a particular and you can hear those songs. So that is one example. The next is course selection. All we have KPR overall modules. In that you can see that what are the course you have registered. So there are many checkboxes visible there. Boxes visible there, so you can select many courses whatever you want, and you can study. So it is one real example, so you could very much say to very easily. And the next is advantage and disadvantage. These selection control are very much easy able to use for the users, and it is mostly preferred by the users, and it is very much easy to compare the choices. There are only disadvantages. It consumes screen space. Next is we can able to give only the limited number of choices, not very much number of choices, because it will because it would take more space, so that it will become a big disadvantage. So these are some advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.